What is up, everybody? Today on Metaology, we are opening up our monsters. Wait, I'm the only one that got a monster, right?
Yeah,
you're the only one.
I will be opening up my monster.
Yeah, he's opening his monster. I'm opening up my monster metaphorically.
My monster's always open.
Okay, his monster's always open.
So you know what that means. If we're drinking Monster, theoretically and literally, today we are talking about the grandmasters of modern metal, the grandmasters of Chad metal, of Chug metal, of Monster Energy OST. We're talking about Five Finger Death Punch here on Metaology. Hold on, let me get this open.
I feel like this. I feel like this music would be playing like at a Metal Militia event, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Here, okay, I got it now. I have to drink the Ultra Blue Hawaii 0 calorie, 10 calories.
10
because
calorie
I'm on
nut?
a diet. I'm on a diet.
Okay, makes sense.
I'm on a diet.
And Baji, we weren't talking about, by the way, the one-eyed monster.
Not the one-eyed monster.
In your draws.
Yeah, not the drawers.
Yeah.
Drawers.
Your draws.
I can't even say that word.
Draws.
Yeah. So today we're talking about Five Finger Death Punch. This is a band that I'm surprised we never touched on. I always feel like we've touched on all the big
I could have sworn
bands.
we did, but I think we did an album, right? From theirs, at least.
I don't remember, dude.
Or maybe it was just one of our drives
it
from
was,
the studio.
It was one of the pre-seasons.
It was before we started doing the playlists.
Mm-hmm.
It was way before that. So I've always been curious because I always see the hate that Five Finger Death Punch gets from the metal community, and we get that a little bit in our group too. There's always a little bit of like, oh, Tony, you're writing some Five Finger Death Punchy shit, and all that fun stuff. But what I always thought was interesting about Five Finger is that where a lot of modern metal bands, like when they're more thrash influenced or like in that kind of vein, they always take more towards Metallica, where Five Finger, Zoltan is very open about his Megadeth influences, which makes a lot of sense. So I thought that they would appeal more to you. So we're going to be getting into this conversation in just a minute, but before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe to us here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. We're also dropping little clips and stuff on TikTok and Instagram. Follow us on there as well. We're trying a new thing out where we're having with the boys, I guess you would say. We're having the boys.
The boys.
We're
not talking about the boy Iowa either.
Yeah, we're responding to bad TikTok comments. I thought about doing that as like a full episode, but I decided no, we're just going to do it straight on TikTok. We've done it a couple times, and it's always a blast. But at this point, I feel bad for the two of you because the Sleep Token army has come after my boys Rudy and Jandro.
The army has come.
For context, myself and Alberto, we're
you guys are safe.
We're safe.
You're
we're
safe
friends.
this round.
We're friends.
Yeah.
But you guys
we're friends.
Fucking trash that album.
Dude,
so you deserve all the hate you get.
I feel like I didn't trash it. I just gave my honest feelings about it.
Well, your feelings weren't
trashing.
correct.
They
were the wrong feelings.
The wrong opinions.
Wrong opinions, goddammit.
Wrong opinions were had that night.
The wrong opinions were had.
Yeah.
So we are going to be posting some kind of responses on TikTok, so follow us on TikTok as well. You guys, we've got to introduce ourselves. We've been forgetting to do that lately.
Shit.
We've got to do the introductions.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
I'm your host, Anthony Espada, and to the right of me is my Peruvian butt lord himself.
Butt lord, as in, butt munch.
Butt
what's
stuff.
up, guys? Butt stuff. Jandro, right in front of me.
Jandro, I love that.
That is great. It's Rudy. Are we doing our handles right now, or just introducing ourselves?
Just
Rudy. And next to me,
it's your boy, Alberto, a.k.a. Baji.
El Baji.
El Baji.
Numero 10.
Número 10.
Del sleep note.
El
sleep not. I'm sorry, guys. In the middle of this, my son is getting home from the babysitters or from his best friend's house. He was spending the night, and I think my wife is taking a nap, so they're having a whole situation over there. That's okay, because I'm doing something more important right now. I'm here on Metaology.
Yeah.
They can play outside.
Oh, yeah, you see,
let the kids be unattended.
Let him be unattended. Anyways, so it's been a week. It's been
been a week.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Everything from you guys don't follow MMA. John Jones officially retiring as of today. Donald Trump is sending us into World War III.
Shit.
But the best thing about this week was finding out that Jandro will be seeing Revocation for a second time this year,
Dude.
2025.
Nice.
Crazy. Like, I would have never saw that coming. I mean, maybe I should have because they just announced their album's coming out September 26th, I think. So, yeah, that meant immediate headlining tour is a must, and they're coming to Brick by Brick. Shout-outs to Brick by Brick. You know, so we shared the stage there as Defy the Tyrant. So, yeah, really excited to see them there, dude. They're fucking awesome. Like I said, open invitation. You know where I'll be.
That's right. Why a second time? Are they doing something different?
So I expect new songs. For example, they have a new single out that came out just recently called Cronenberg. Fucking really cool, like horror theme, like kind of like shit going on. So I hope I hear more songs played live. Also, when I saw them with Necrogoblicon, which me and Rudy, by the way, went to see recently, we caught like 4 songs by Revocation. Like,
I feel like it was a little bit more. We definitely missed like a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say. I'm like, honestly, I might go with you to this one because I want to see like a full set. They were pretty badass, dude.
Wait, why did you miss?
We just got there late.
Fucking
smoking a joint.
Yeah. We actually
walked in late.
God damn.
I know.
People.
It's
Hey,
a
no, but
problem.
we walked in like perfectly, right? Like they were playing. Like we probably missed, like I said, 15, 20 at the most.
Yeah, at most.
Probably 15 minutes.
The cool thing is like the song we were listening to was Communion by Revocation, and then like we turned off the car, walked in, and by the time we got in there, they were fucking playing Communion, and I was like, ah. Anyways, I'm just a stupid metalhead. What do I know?
Wonderful.
I'm just trying to have fun, you know.
Hey, it was fun, dude. Hey, their pit was crazier than Necrogoblicon's. Necrogoblicon's pit was cool, but no, their pit was a little intimidating.
Fucking Wall of Death.
Yeah, their Wall of Death.
2 bands
dude.
in a row, Wall of Death. Me and Rudy look at each other. And we're like, fuck, because we're just, you know.
I mean, I don't see either of these bands as like pit bands. Like these are like.
Oh, it happened.
Dude, yeah, it was pits
dude,
going on.
I mean,
I felt
been into
bodies,
pits.
dude. I just felt like bodies, like, you know, like the floor trembling, just body falling, dude. During
Yeah.
Revocation. I was like, oh shit. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool. I was surprised. Honestly, I was really surprised to see Revocation is such a larger form setting, because I used to seeing them in Brick, and this time it was at the Observatory. Observatory is a little bit bigger, so and I was like, dude, they fucking work, because they're a very minimalist band. Like, they don't have shit going on or you know, like they don't have a thing, right?
Theatrical shit, right?
Yeah, they don't really have that. They're just fucking there to play their songs, and like their music is just an awe form itself. So it was cool. It was cool to see them on a bigger stage.
All right.
Are we gonna go see Lorna Shore?
Hell yeah, we are. My boy.
There we go. We go in pairs in this.
We're going
Hey, Lorna Shore's cool. I would still go
You
see
gonna
Lorna
go?
Shore.
Well, who else
Maybe,
is
yeah.
playing?
We got to get our tickets,
Yeah.
huh?
Who is this playing?
A bunch of bands you don't like.
No, but do you know?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
And a Lorna Shore would be cool to see, I think.
Lorna
I'd
Shore
be
I would
would
be
be
down
sick.
to see
If
that,
we
yeah.
all go, like,
Yeah.
I
we
have to go.
We all need to get our tickets.
Mm.
I feel like this is gonna sell out. So I've already
Where are they playing at?
Soma. We
I was
talked
gonna
about
say,
this.
yeah, it was in the
Yeah.
summer, right?
Yeah, Lorna Shore, Shadow of Intent, the Black Dahlia Murder, and
Oh,
Peeling
dude, yeah,
Flags.
we gotta go.
Like,
We gotta go.
Yeah.
I've never seen them.
Yeah, we have to go. But best thing, so my wife and I, my wife, God bless her heart, she's not dead or anything. She's alive. She's,
I know. I'm like, what
God
the
bless
fuck?
her heart.
God bless
God
her
bless her heart.
That poor little thing. She
no, I love Jen. She did something really cool. So I don't really celebrate Father's Day, right? Father's Day just passed. And kind of jumping off, talking about concerts with you guys, my wife got me tickets. Not for Lorna Shore, not for Metallica.
okay.
She got me tickets for Yeah Weezy, baby. Yeah, Moolah, baby.
God damn.
She got me tickets to go see Lil Wayne's 20th anniversary of the Carter 3, I think. So he's going to do the classics. And I'm fucking
Nice.
stoked. I'm so excited.
Damn.
I can't sing the words while I'm at the show. I know every lyric to every Lil Wayne song on the Carter 3 and Carter 4. I can't sing it, though. I feel like this is not the concert for that.
Why?
No.
I'm going to let you figure that one out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because everyone's gonna be sound like.
No.
There's a certain word.
He's
that's
not allowed. He
used.
doesn't have the pass. Put it that way.
I don't have the N-word pass.
Got
I don't have
it.
the N-word
All
pass.
right.
So I'll be right there, just bobbing my head, just
Expect you to let loose when you're there in person.
in the car. I'm like, but when I'm not in the car, I'm like,
yeah. You might want to look to your neighbor on the left
I
or
like
right.
that song.
I like this song. This is a very.
I like it.
I like
This is
it.
hip.
Very,
Very
hip
so,
indeed.
So I'm gonna go
Very
see
hip.
Wayne. But anyways,
That's cool, man.
Nice.
we got to get into it.
Yeah.
I have a show I'm going to tonight. I'm surprised none of you guys are going, but I'm going to the show.
I'm sleeping.
Well, you were the whole problem with us running late tonight was you were asleep. I got here 20 minutes before we started the episode. Before we were supposed to start, the homie was.
You're
I was
sleeping?
I was showering.
But you woke up this late?
I was 4:30. Yeah.
Like, why?
What?
Why?
That's
I was exhausted. I just got back from vacation and I've been working. I
You've
haven't-
been back since like Monday or Tuesday, no?
Monday, and then
It's
It's
Saturday.
Saturday.
I've,
got 6
But
days to
listen,
I've
recuperate.
just been. I've been
You've
working.
been
I've just been
going through
tired.
it. You haven't had a
Oh.
chance to really.
Like
He's like, I haven't had a chance to sit down.
like after vacation, there is like a period, like a day where you just need to like
yeah.
Decompress.
Readjust.
readjust.
Yeah.
I
know
didn't
what you
have
mean.
that. I just went straight to work
Ah, pues, why didn't you ask for that
Ooh.
day off?
because I thought they would give it to me.
Like
I requested
that
it.
does suck though.
Yeah, but I was just tired, so like I was just sleeping all morning today. I was like, "Fuck this."
Damn.
Damn.
See,
thought
I'm
you-
the opposite. I go to sleep early as fuck, like 8 o'clock on a Friday night. But I wake up at 4 in the morning just because my clock, dude. I'm used to waking up early for work.
Makes
So-
sense.
What the fuck? I don't think I could do that, dude. 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Holy
I've
shit.
been up since 4 today. Like
Really?
I just smoke, and then
What do you? I
Play
mean,
video games.
I guess there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
I play video games
Alright.
probably.
yeah. Today I went to GameStop for a drop. So
This is beautiful. I love it.
mm.
I love it. What happened to my mic? Can you
What
guys
do
hear
you
me?
mean?
yeah, it went off a little bit, but it's back now. It's
Check,
good now.
check. Okay, cool.
Just make sure your finger doesn't hit the on and off switch.
Okay, I'll make sure. I'll be sure. My mic sounds really weird. I feel like I can barely hear myself. That's why I
Really?
keep looking at the waves a little bit. But anyways, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about behind the scenes technical difficulties and whatnot. Today we are talking about Five Finger Death Punch.
We're talking about 5 fingers.
Five Finger. Actually, here, let me take a sip of this to get started.
Yeah. 5 fingers. Wrap around the monster can. Yeah. And then you death punch that shit.
I have the Ivan Moody power.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So, what I want to know by the end of this episode, because I think it's fair to say you two are our resident metal elitists. You're an elitist.
I don't think I am. I
By
just
default,
We'll let the emperor himself,
the emperor.
the emperor of
god.
seamen,
The emperor's
decide. Would you consider Rudy an elitist?
Rudy, not as much. Like there are certain bands I do feel he's an elitist on, but
Sleep Token, Spirit Box, any
Yeah,
band
yeah.
we bring up.
but I mean
Any
for
band you bring up.
nah, not.
You're gonna
That's
get it
probably
too.
me.
You're gonna
That's
get it
probably
too.
me.
You're
Okay.
gonna get it too,
All right.
motherfucker.
like
Let's
Rudy,
keep
not
going.
as much. Alex, he's totally a metal elitist.
I feel like
Well, I feel like you're the elitist. You're the gatekeeper. You're the key master.
Mm.
When
You're
you're the
no-
gatekeeper, he's the key master.
you just hate to hate.
I want to be the one who's Rick Moranis.
No, you're not. You're Sigourney
My
Weaver.
hand.
He's Rick Moranis.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't even
So,
know who that is.
I have a fucking hand coming
No.
out of my crotch.
Well, because there's a reason. Okay, so we're gonna go into like Ghostbusters lore real quick for 30 seconds.
Yes, please.
The key master and the gatekeeper, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the key master is Rick Moranis. You know why?
Why?
Because he's a male. He has a dick. He has the key. The gatekeeper is the female. She has the gate. Oh shit!
Like this?
You got
Like
bus-
that.
A bussy.
That. And you put the key right in the gate,
Where does it go?
in the asshole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't penetrate.
We don't penetrate
on live.
Not here. This isn't
Only
OnlyFans.
Patreon.
But anyways, so you're the gatekeeper. No, you're
No.
the key master.
Okay.
You're the gatekeeper.
Okay.
So he's got the key to stick in your gate.
Honestly, I'm totally cool with that. I mean, I'm just saying.
God
If
damn.
if anyone should be the receiving end,
It should be
sure,
you.
let it be
Goddamn.
me, and
Man.
let it be Rudy.
So, so what I want to know by the end of this episode, so like just so our listeners know and everybody knows, I am a fan of Five Finger Death Punch's first 5 records. They put out a lot of fucking
Damn.
records. I think
Really?
I
9,
didn't know they had that
I
many.
think they put out 9.
Jesus.
So I'm a fan of the first 5.
Damn.
Then they went all disturbed on me and just kept like doing the same shit. Baji is a fan of Five Finger Death Punch too. I have it on recording that he is a fan of Five
Yeah.
Finger Death
Don't
Punch.
try to say otherwise, because we got
Why
you on
would
tape.
I actually
Exactly.
like the band.
There you go.
Okay.
So
As we
we're
rehearsed.
we're the Chads. We're the Chads in the group. I'm curious to know what our metal. I'll stop saying elitist because it's almost derogatory. Guys, our metal guys,
Guys.
the guys,
The guys.
The
the guys. Fucking no, you lean into it. The metal elitists
Gays.
in the room.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yes.
I want to know
Let's
what
lean into
you
it.
guys think, and if you guys are not into Five Finger Death Punch now, if we can convince you guys by the end of this episode by sharing some songs from their catalog, more specifically the first 5 records, because it was my episode. This is my episode. I picked this band, so I did the songs. If we can convince you guys that not only are these guys metal, but you guys like them.
Okay.
Now I know Rudy, you like there's a hint of Five Finger Death Punch that you like. There's some Five Finger,
Yeah.
and I want
Some I like 4, but
huh?
What?
You like what?
4 fingers? What are we
No.
talking Wait, what is this episode?
So now you're being an asshole.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
So now you're being an
Okay,
asshole.
my bad.
We're trying to get. Let's get.
Yeah, let's keep.
Let's make. You see
My bad.
You see how agitated I am?
Yeah, you
Let's make lemonade.
0
let's
to
make
100
lemonade.
real fast.
That's
I'm
right.
a little scared.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna
Okay.
read a quick excerpt from the band's Wikipedia bio to give our listeners context as to the artist we're talking about. Five Finger Death Punch, as abbreviated as 5FDP or FFDP, is an American heavy metal band from Las Vegas, Nevada, formed in 2005. The band originally consisted of vocalist Ivan Moody, rhythm guitarist Zoltan Bathory, lead guitarist Caleb Andrew Bingham, bassist Mike Snell, and drummer Jeremy Spencer. Bingham was replaced by guitarist Daryl Roberts in 2006 and was then replaced by Jason Hook in 2009. Bassist Matt Snell departed from the band in 2010 and was replaced by Chris Cale in 2011. Chris Cale has the octopus beard, by the way.
Okay.
Spencer then departed the band in 2018 due to recurring back issues and was replaced by Charlie Ingen, making rhythm guitarist Bathory the only remaining founding member of the band. In October 2020, British guitarist Andy James became the band's lead guitarist, replacing Jason Hook. Five Finger Death Punch. Let's get into introductions to the band. How did we first hear about this band? How did we find that Five Finger was on our radar?
Ooh.
That's what I want to know. That's
Yes.
the question of the hour, and that's what we're going to find out.
That is the question.
We're going to start with El Bashi.
El Bashi. All right. How did I find out about Five Finger? It was actually through Tony.
Ooh.
He had followed Ivan Moody's previous band,
Monograder.
and then he followed them, and then he found out Ivan was starting a new band. He showed me, I forget what song it was.
Probably The Bleeding.
Probably, yeah. Probably he showed me The Bleeding, and I loved it. I was like, oh, this shit's awesome.
All right.
That's how I got into them.
I'll follow suit since he mentioned my name. So Ozfest 2003 was my first concert I had ever been to. That was my first big. I saw Switchfoot when I was like 8 years old at a church. I don't really count that.
At a church.
This is before they got signed, and
What?
that's a whole other
What
story.
the-
Anyways,
Wow.
but my first concert that I really went to and attended was Ozfest 03. Kill Switch, Shadows Fall, Voivod, Cradle of Filth, Marilyn Manson, Korn, Disturbed, Chevelle,
Dude, that's crazy.
Ozzy,
Great.
right?
Fucking greats.
We could do a whole episode on that day, and I'll blow your guys' mind on all the crazy shit I went through that day. Anyway, so I think I was like 14 when this happened. And the first band, you walk in to the parking lot. There's a side stage bands are playing in the parking lot, and the first band was the Revolution Smile, which you guys probably don't know. By the time we got to the stage, because we were kind of like looking around a little bit, seeing the buses, all that. By the time we get to the stage, Revolution Smile was playing their last song, Bone Thrower. Fucking fell in love with them. Got the sample CD for Ozfest 2003. Fucking stoked as shit. We go to the barricade. And my cousin Michelle, she was like, hey, you really want to check out this next band? And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I have no clue who this band is. Then they put up the banners, Monograder. Like, who the fuck is this? Then they all come out. They're all fucking painted head to toe. The band looks like very tribalist, very like kind of like native demons kind of thing. They're all like kind of like black and white painted and all kinds of shit. And then Ivan Moody comes out and fucking tears the stage apart. They kick another song, Suffocate. I fell in love with the band then and there. I'm not going to go into the rest of the show, but that's how I was introduced to Ivan Moody. Went out, bought the album at Kmart a couple days later. Kmart. Yes, I said
Shit
Kmart.
does not
Yeah.
exist no more.
Mhm.
Kmart.
And blasted that album throughout high school. That was one of my favorite albums that I had. That was the original Monograder LP. Fast forward to 2007. So this was 03. So in 07, I'm at home one day watching I recorded on VHS the previous night's Headbangers Ball. And so I'm like at home by myself. My parents are out. My brother's out. Everyone's out. and rewatching it, and there's this band called Five Finger Death Punch comes on, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's a weird name. It's a Kill Bill name, I think, because I love Kill Bill. And then I see the singer has that Motograder logo tattooed on his arm, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Ivan Moody. Went on Wikipedia, oh shit, that's Ivan Moody. And then listen to that song up and down for like the next couple days. Anytime I was at home alone, put it on. Found out that they had a record coming out, went out, bought the record, and it became probably my favorite record of that year. It was that first Five Finger Death Punch album. And then fell in love with them. I was a pretty big fan for years to come of Five Finger. Yeah. So that's how I was introduced to Five Finger Death Punch. Was Headbangers Ball, 07, The Bleeding, the first single that they ever put out. Rudy, how were you introduced to Five Finger?
First of all, they've been around since 07?
About
or longer?
06, I think.
That's a while. I didn't know that they've been around that long. Because I didn't hear about them until like probably like
yeah, Way of the Fist came out in 07.
I probably didn't hear about them maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Because I mean, I found out about them. Yeah,
Rudy?
dude, the first time I heard about them, I was actually seeing them at a show. They played with Slipknot up in like the LA area. Like I want to say it was like either 6 or 7 years ago.
That's crazy.
So I recently didn't get into them, but I recently discovered them. I never knew they were that long.
Alright.
Yeah, they've been around a long time now.
Yeah.
Going on almost 20 years, 19 years.
So see, I wonder because of the stuff that I've listened to, because they don't have the original singer, right? Ivan Moody's not with them anymore?
Ivan's still in the band.
So he's been the singer the whole time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, then yeah, okay, then I have heard their stuff. For some reason, I thought they had a different singer. Okay.
No.
All right.
Hondi, how were you introduced to Five Finger?
I think I was introduced to like just the name of the band, like the idea that the band exists. I didn't really actually hear them until probably post joining or Defy 2017. That's probably when I actually actually was introduced or like heard it.
You also joined Defy at the end of 2016. By the way.
2016. Thank you for that, baby.
Next year will be 10 years.
Oh, I like that.
A decade of Defy.
Decade
Anyways,
of Defy.
Holy shit.
Defy the
that went
decade.
quick, dude.
Dude, time flies.
That shit is crazy because dude, 2016 felt like yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it feels
Holy
like
fuck.
Somewhat.
5 years, 6
Holy
years. Nope.
Santa
Oh,
Claus.
shit.
But we'll get into that
Years.
later. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so before that, I probably just heard of their name through like forums online on Reddit. Whether it's to celebrate or to bash, I don't remember. Like, I just saw that name come up, and then finally I was able to put a name to the song when probably Tony, honestly, riding in the car with you.
One of the many days of me trying to get you into some shit that I was into.
Dude, sometimes Machine Head, sometimes like Limp Bizkit, sometimes it's Five Fingers. So
Yeah.
memories.
Alright.
5 fingers.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, sometimes he uses 4, sometimes it's 5.
You gotta get the 5 fingers and punch. All right.
Wear me like a glove.
All right. Interesting. So
Very interesting.
So are you into Five Finger Death Punch? Do you enjoy their music, or are you a hated one? Are you a hateful one?
A hateful one? I can't hate as much because I do have them on a playlist. A friend provided me a long time ago, and this was on there, and this was called "Remember Everything." And
I love that song.
it was an instrumental, right?
Wait.
What?
No, it's not.
It's not?
Remember Everything is not.
Really?
I remember everything.
Okay. hold
Yeah,
on.
there are vocals to it.
It's a ballad, dude.
Yeah.
A ballad?
It's a nice ballad, actually.
I don't think you listened to it. I think you just added it.
No, I thought they had one, dude. Oh, Jekyll and Hyde?
Mistake.
Jekyll and Hyde is not an instrumental.
Oh, see, I heard
That's
that.
not
Okay.
an instrumental.
Canto
That one's pretty
34.
cool. That one, I remember that one.
Which one?
Canto 34?
I think that one's an
I think
instrumental.
that's the.
That's the instrumental. Canto
I'm looking through this, like, this is an old
All right,
playlist.
forget it. You don't like Five Finger.
Anyways,
if you like it,
that's the only song that I fucked with that I really liked. I tried other stuff. It didn't work out at the time, but this is new Jandro.
We're gonna
This is
see if we
Jandro.
can change your mind.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm up for the challenge.
Now we're ready. We're ready to do
We're
this.
ready. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Rudy, wait, you like Five Finger though?
I can't say I like them, but I mean, like when they come on, I don't change them. Like
Okay.
I'm on shuffle a lot, or like random, and they pop up all the time. And
So I'm gonna pluck you, and I'm gonna put you over here with him. So we're gonna try to convince you too.
okay,
I want that by the time we leave this room, that you both have added Five Finger to your playlist.
To my button. Oh,
it's definitely already on here.
The songs I brought.
Okay. That's okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Specifically.
One thing I do want to know, because
Yeah.
I always hear about Five Finger Death Punch,
Mhm.
and it's usually negative shit.
Yeah, it's
Why? I don't follow any of that.
They are the Nickelback of metal.
Why?
People just love to hate on them. That's all.
And like
they are. There is a level of cringe to the lyrics.
the lyrics. Okay, I was
and
gonna say that. Yes.
So like
Really?
like the Ivan Moody, I guess the way he I think he's cool. Like I like Ivan Moody. So I'm not saying from me, but from what I've heard and read, people don't like the whole like the face paint with the hand, or like the whole monster. Like they call it like Monster Energy. Of course, it's like a whole thing. Like they're the Monster Energy of metal. For some reason, like their level of success brings about some sort of cringe. Like they do videos of like sports cars and shit, like stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, when they did
Okay.
American Capitalist.
Yeah,
that was
and
good.
yeah. So it's, I guess to a normal metal dude, it can be seen as a little cringe.
Oh, okay.
But-
See, I don't really see an image of them ever.
Yeah.
I just hear their music, and their music is fine.
Yeah.
But see, I guess if I was to see that, I'd be like, oh, it's a little.
Well,
Some of the lyrics, I will admit, are very cringy.
yeah, it's
Super
you know,
cringe.
yeah. But let's ask our resident metal gatekeeper. Why do you find Five Finger Death Punch cringe?
I wouldn't. I didn't know that stuff about them. I just don't like the music. But
I just
again,
don't like the music.
Hey,
yeah.
He's
Again,
being honest. He's
this
being
was the
honest.
assessment I made, back then. But yeah, it just didn't like speak to me, right? But no, I didn't know about any of that. Do I see that hate on like Reddit, stuff like that? Sure, back in the day. But then again, I've seen it for like a bunch of other bands,
Yeah.
Ghost, and you know what I mean. It's like I see it all the time.
Ghost is god awful. They got
They're god-awful.
Honestly,
They're
that
not metal.
that episode changed me, bro. I listen to Ghost probably almost every Sunday now. It's like a ritual. It's
God
it's like
damn.
Yeah, the 10 mass.
it's like no, dude. It literally it feels like that, dude. I like Sunday mornings. Certain people they're like, what is it? 91 Next does reggae Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
I do Ghost Sunday mornings, dude.
Oh, shit.
Fucking chill, smoke. Start my day with Ghost.
We do something similar with our vinyl. Like we play like Michael Jackson, Fleetwood Mac. Shit
Yeah.
like that.
That's like my Sundays, but
Yeah.
with Ghost now, because it's like I feel like it's like chill metal.
So it's like my Sundays, but with terrible music. So that's good. That's good. I like that.
All
I like
right,
that.
yeah.
all right.
I gotta try that.
Yeah, try it out, man.
Dude, I used to be so against Ghost, dude, until he showed me like some stuff, and I actually did enjoy it.
All right.
I didn't know this, and makes me happy.
No, yeah,
I've been listening to their latest album.
yeah, I love it.
That
Love
shit
album, dude.
blows me away. Blows me the fuck away.
Why?
Like
It's a good
Sleep
album.
Token is like, yeah, I don't like that. The fucking Ghost.
Yeah, bro.
El Jost.
You're just gonna get more hate.
I love the guitar,
probably
like
gonna
the
get
guitar
more hate.
work, and his voice isn't that
They
bad.
play like 4 chords.
Nah,
Dun,
dude.
dun, 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 dun,
There's
dun,
some
dun,
really
dun, dun,
melodic
dun,
shit
dun.
on there, bro.
There's
Fine.
melodic shit in Spirit Box.
Really
They're
melodic
heavier.
shit, and
Oh, yeah.
I like that. The last album is very 80s sounding,
Yeah.
like retro-ish.
Fucking-
The 80s happened already. Let it go.
Me gusta, way. That's my
I
that's
love,
my
I
era.
love that
I-
reverb snare, bro.
Ghost is the swap meet of metal.
Probably.
Swap. All right. Anyways,
The bougie metal.
Anyways, I'm over here talking shit, and I'm bringing Five Finger Death Punch. All right, so let's
Five
fucking
Finger
let's do it. Let's
All
do
right.
it. Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
this.
I'm out here talking.
What hill do I have to stand on?
I have no hill. I'll die on this plane in the air. All right, so we're gonna get into Five Finger Death Punch. The first song we're getting into is actually the title track. Not the title track. The first track off our 2007 debut album, The Way of the Fist. This is Ashes. You ready?
I'm ready, dude.
You
Let's
ready?
fucking do it.
Do it.
I want you to say hate.
Hate.
We'll do it one more time. Hate.
Hate.
Baji. Do it. You got to do
Crew.
it, or I'm not playing it.
He's like
You gotta do it.
love.
Hate. No, he's got to do it first. Hate.
Hate.
Finger.
No, hate.
Crew.
Crew.
Hate.
I don't.
Hey,
fucking-
crew, death roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen them. I can't recall what
Motherfucker,
they
dude.
would do.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, crew, death roll.
All right, anyways, this is Ashes off the album The Way of the Fist 2007.
Hate.
Right! Hey!
Dumb fucks.
Bring it!
That double kick is
That guitar work.
what's out the monster energy you may be.
Understand me, and you probably never will.
The ad-libs. Baji.
I love that melody.
Oh shit. You don't have to like my life. That was Ashes. The opening track coming in hot.
You just heard Ashes.
The first time I heard that, I was like, this is 07, okay?
Yeah.
You were so pumped, weren't you?
I was like, this is
Holy shit.
this is heavy. This is heavy.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
It fucking
heavy.
is.
It's heavy.
So, but before we get to the gatekeeperness
Yeah.
of the episode, Baji, thoughts on Ashes?
Fucking, I haven't heard that song in fucking forever. Oh, it's so fucking good. Like, no, I love the guitar work. I fucking love it. I love the chugginess to it. It's just like, it's a very chuggy song, with just like, so it's like flowing.
Yeah.
And then the melodies, man, that's what gets me sometimes.
Got you. Rudy.
I like the drums a lot and the guitar. The music itself is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
His vocals are cool, but the lyrics I do feel like are very self-centric and cringy.
Well, yeah, this is workout music.
2007.
Oh, you don't like my life, like
But
you
most-
like Ghost.
Yeah,
Like,
they talk about like
That's my fucking bar of like cringe right now.
that is cringe. I do admit it is super cringe.
Very cringe.
There's certain stuff that's super cringe,
Highly cringe.
but
Lyrically,
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not cringe to a certain extent
Mhm.
is I think necessary because it's something that is gonna attract people to. You know, people
Yeah.
are attracted to that, like a specific type of cringe. Everyone's into like their own shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Solo section. Hold on.
Let's hear it.
It's that arch enemy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
So-
Honestly, I like all of it, dude. I have nothing bad to say.
But you'll forgive the lyrics though.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because the music is actually great, and like even when he went away. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. I'm just
Watch out for the
Even
cable.
when he does clean, I like when he transitions to cleans and it sounds good.
yeah. Sorry, I was trying to adjust. You were peeking a lot.
Oh,
Interesting.
So let's peek into the worldview of a gatekeeper real quick. Jandro.
All right, guys.
that intro.
Yeah, like musically, there's nothing wrong with it for sure. I
Like,
I can understand the lyrics that the singer is saying, and I feel like I shouldn't. I want it to be more like,
Hello, me.
do you listen?
What?
Do you listen to music just to find
None of that.
flaws
None
in
of that.
it?
No,
Is that it?
no. I'm not gonna let him get away with this. This is not guttural metal. This is not like you hear that riff. You know what's gonna sound good over that? This is not that.
It would sound cool.
No, it wouldn't. There's a reason why it's not. All right.
all right. So
I-
that's the middle elitist response, right? My actual response is I am very surprised by, but I wonder if this attributes to their success. Like the screamer, like he's screaming, but I can understand every fucking thing that he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I did not know this, like, right, coming into this song. I did not hear this playlist on purpose. So, yeah, like, I'm really surprised, like, oh, shit, I can understand everything he's saying, but he still has that, like, grit going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not holding back. It's not like, okay, this is, like, weak, but no. As far as, like, the lyrics, I mean, it's fine, dude. It has that, like, new metal fucking lyrics, like, pure honesty, pure... That might seem cringe to, like, certain people, right?
Middle elitist, yes.
But if I look back, like, would I like this back then? Probably fucking would. You know what I mean? Like the new metal fucking era, like the lyrics and shit, the honesty. So yeah, that's what I think about the song. I'm more surprised that it's like it wasn't cringy as I thought it would be. Or
It was tolerable for you.
tolerable for me.
Are you on board?
I'm on board so far.
Are you on the train?
I'm on the train.
See, me and Baji.
I need more songs.
We just rolled up on the train, right?
Yeah.
That's Alex's stop. That's Jandro's stop. So we pull up to the stop. There's Rudy. Rudy's like, hey, Rudy, come on. He's like, oh, dude, I don't like the train, but I like the seats. So Rudy's like, I'm going to fucking sit down on this terrible-ass train and be comfy as hell. So we want Rudy to enjoy the sights.
So
but
Rudy gets to go in. All right.
Right now, we're all trying to, like, wave.
right.
Jandro, hey, come on. Come on.
I'm like running.
Come on, buddy.
I'm running.
Come on, Billy.
Come
you
on.
got this, Billy.
Fucking hands are almost coming.
He puts his hand on
I don't know if I like this. Oh, never mind that.
So that's what he's Jandro's at the door of the train.
At the door of the train.
And he wants to come
I'm
on.
holding
so
on.
we have to bring him on.
I haven't
We
been
have to
left
bring him
in
on.
yet.
The train hasn't left yet.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
There's a chance.
So the next song is "Dying Breed," off the band's 2009 record. War is the Answer.
God damn.
Ooh. I like that right hand. Very fucking caveman riff. Sick.
That right hand of doom. My favorite part. That was Dying Breed. Zoltan has a right hand. That motherfucker has a right hand. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Did that.
See, I
That's
think Jandro's on the train now. I saw him, I could feel the testicles perk up. The pheromones were released.
I mean, all you had to. It's been dispersed into the air. Like
Right.
Last of Us, you can
Peruvian
see.
musk.
Yeah, the Peruvian. You can see the microbes in the fucking air.
Did we get the metal gatekeeper on the train?
Yeah. So the only thing I'd say that I was like, the chorus is not that great, but everything else though. Like,
Oh, look at this solo.
All right, let's check it out.
There's no solo. There you go, right here. Arch enemy, dude.
I was gonna say Michael and Mott, dude. Michael and Mott.
That was cool. That was very Megadeth.
I love. Oh no, sorry.
So, are you on board? Are we,
So far it's like I'm like where Rudy was saying like, oh, like I'm not, I don't love him, but when they come on, like I'm not changing it because it's not like, oh fuck this shit, you know. I can see why he says that.
I'm just saying the energy in the room has changed.
It has.
It has.
The energy in the room has changed. I want to know if it's all of us because I'm like, dude, like this album wasn't that great, but this song, it's the first track on the album. This song is the reason I bought the album. I love this fucking song. It used to pump me up all the fucking time. The fact that it's like almost like it's a fight. The first verse, round one, swear to God, I do it for fun, and then it's like the round two, something I just don't want to, whatever. These the lyrics of this song, especially at the time, really spoke to me. I was going through my own shit, and this song was like, you have your songs that, your sad songs when you're going through something. You have like those emotional songs, and then for me, I have that, but I also have like the songs that like pump me up and kind of get me going in the morning, and like I gotta go like get shit started. This was one of those songs for me during that time.
Nice.
So yeah, all right. So you're on the train. We got you on the train.
Yeah, I mean, can I come in now?
You can come in now.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you can come in. You bring
Sweet.
bring Billy.
We got popcorn.
Billy,
Billy.
they're letting us in.
I like how Jandro jumps on the train and he just sees Rudy out of the corner just with his popcorn. Just,
They're like, dude, they fucking got caramel
It's
popcorn,
a
dude.
pretty good show, dude.
hey man, I think I really like Five Finger Death Punch, bro.
No, I mean, I love the guitars, the drums. Like, I don't have anything really bad to say about them, dude. To be honest with you,
So do we understand the hate yet that they get?
I don't understand the hate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, I mean, like Alex said, you can actually understand everything he's saying.
Mhm.
So I feel like maybe that's why people are more focused on that. Which I know I was listening to the stuff, but I don't see the hate. I really don't see the
I
hate.
just think it's like Nickelback. Like they were because they got very successful very quick, and I think that's just the hate. It's like they like
I guess that's that. Okay. Okay, never mind. I don't want to get into more
you're
sleep
good.
token shit.
No. See, we're living down the past. We're gonna get hate for this episode
Yeah.
too. So
Oh,
don't worry
okay.
about
but
that.
I mean that's my.
But
opinion.
we're all gonna get hate together.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But that's my
Together.
opinion of it.
how you guys are saying that you guys felt like they rose to success too quickly, and maybe that's why people hate them.
It's not that they rose too quickly. It's just like they got very successful, and they were like almost on every festival during that like
Yeah, I remember
2008,
that.
2009.
Yeah, I think the hate. It just they're a metal militia band, and I think
Yeah.
at some point that's just not cool anymore. I think with the younger crowd, like as like we started to age out of like the cool metal crowd, the younger kids were like metal militia. That's for like old heads. Like like
Yeah, I'm
you know,
old.
you know what I mean. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think for us it'd be like the Jaeger bands. It was kind of like that. Like you had your Jaeger like Slayer. Like that's not really cool anymore.
Yeah,
like to be
Slayer,
a Jaeger band.
Zakk Wylde, stuff.
Yeah,
like
like shit like that for me. Like when I was a teenager, I thought Zakk Wylde was like the coolest motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, dude, Zach's fucking cringe. Zakk Wylde, Zakk Wylde.
Zakk
Zakk Wylde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, Zakk Wylde's fucking cringe. You know the whole Limp Bizkit sucks cocks. I'm like, why, dude?
He said that?
He
He
said
said
that
that?
on stage. He said that in the Black Label Society DVD.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, he's like, Limp Bizkit sucks fucking cock. And I'm like, why say that? Like, why do that?
Yeah.
Elitist.
And then all the like
What
the
an elitist.
Confederate metalheads,
Yeah, brother.
yeah, brother. They rap in their music. anyways, so anyways,
That's
okay,
interesting.
Yeah, just hate.
yeah, just hate. So we're gonna move forward.
Yeah,
So we like this song.
we like.
We
it.
Yeah,
like this.
and
love
I
this
think
song.
now you guys got me thinking like of the whole lyrics. Like maybe that was the off thing. Like I don't really care about like what people say generally. Like I just care about the whole presentation. And so far, I don't see anything cringy or what's different about them than someone else. You know, I don't,
Would you consider yourself now not a fan, but I like Five Finger Death Punch?
I see the songs that I told you earlier.
Ah.
The songs that I showed you earlier when you were look through my list.
No.
I feel like I got like a different Five Finger from what
so,
I heard.
So they Five Finger has a Bad Wolves kind of thing to them. When Bad Wolves came out, people were like, "Oh, Bad Wolves is like the new Five Finger Death Punch." Bad Wolves has like I've shown you guys the heavier shit,
Mm-hmm.
but they have active rock songs too.
Yeah.
And those are the songs that people that get played on the radio.
Ah.
Five Finger has something similar where they have like the heavy songs too get played, but the bigger songs are like the ballads. So
Okay.
when it's like Shinedown. Shinedown has like some heavier rock
Yeah, they have
songs.
some heavy.
But most people don't know that.
Mhm.
Like the average rock listener doesn't know that. They listen to Shinedown like, oh, this is like Elton John. It's like,
Mhm.
with
Interesting.
Five Finger Death Punch, it's like, yeah, they sound like Nickelback. Well, yes, some of their ballads do,
Yeah.
but they have like one or two ballads per album. Like most of their music sounds like this.
Okay.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay.
So anyway,
That explains a lot.
so we're gonna get into the third song on the playlist. This is off of the I think 2011. Let me see. This is from the not 2007. No. All right, so this album came out like in 2011. This is off of the album American Capitalist. This, and you guys know,
American Capitalist?
Yeah.
That was 2007, wasn't it?
No, what Spotify says it's not. That's not true.
They fucked up, bro.
07 is when the first album came out. American Capitalist was the third album, and I think it came out like 2011.
You're right.
I know because I was working at Target in 2011 when that album came out. I bought it with my Target money.
Hell yeah. Target
Um,
guitar.
So okay, so this is off of American Capitalist. This is actually the first single. You guys know I'm not a big fan of singles, but
That's
this
a good
single
thing.
I like. This single I like.
Yeah.
This is Under and Over.
That's a good one. I fucking hate that.
Jeremy's digging the shit out of that snare. Back.
Did you hear the one about me being drunk? Did you hear the one about me
I love this song.
Ah, that's a good one. That album actually had a lot of my favorite songs.
American Capitalist was, I think, the first record was great.
Mm-hmm.
Second record was all right. This album had some bangers on it for sure.
Generation Dead, that's the fucking song.
I always feel like my mic's going like out. I don't know. I'm being weird.
Just double check your cord. No, you're
No, it's working right now. I think I just gotta add a little more high. Yeah, a little more high. Yeah, like the lyrics might be a little cringy.
They might.
I love these lyrics. It's so tongue in cheek.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little. If you take it at face value, but when you're really like, man, like this song is just about like people talking shit about you, and I feel like you guys know me. I've dealt a lot with that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether or not it's warranted or not. Like, I feel like you guys know like the person I am. Like I think I've started to like understand the person I am. Like I'm not just like obnoxious, you know, or like this asshole. Like I'm very loyal, right? And I love my friends, I love my family, and I'll do anything for you guys. I'll do anything for my band. I'll do
Same, man. Same.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And I let that kind of. I'm trying to make this a habit of letting my actions with the people I love speak more about me as a person than maybe what other people who don't know me might think of me.
For
And
sure.
so this song really speaks to me a lot
Mhm.
as far as like that goes, because hate is something like it's a much newer thing. I've been since my Instagram started to like get a little bit of traction. It's kind of like a newer thing I've been dealing with.
Mhm.
Is like you guys have seen my sleep token videos, and like people are calling me like, oh, you're a fucking poser, and you're a fucking, you know, oh, you have terrible taste in music, you're a piece of shit, and then like comment on like my other pictures and like, oh, look at the way you look and this and that. I'm like, you know,
Yeah, I don't know how
In
you
the
do
ear
it.
one, out the other.
you know.
I feel that.
But yeah, so I don't know. This song really speaks to me. But Baji, Under and Over It. It's like you were digging it.
I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs. Like this, like I said, this album had a lot of not a lot. Like majority of my favorite songs are on this album from them. But fuck, man, it's a good fucking song. Love the intro. I just love the chugginess to it. The riffs are cool. The solo was pretty sick. I don't know if you heard it, Alex. While Tony was talking.
No, I missed it.
I'll see if I can. I'll cue it up.
I was
Honestly,
taken back
their
by the friendship.
solos are. I mean, the other ones.
I was taken back by the-
amazing.
So the first two songs, the lead guitar player was Daryl Roberts. Zoltan Bathory is the rhythm guitar player and he's like the main songwriter for Five Finger. Daryl Roberts was the lead guitarist for the first two records. No, I'm sorry. Daryl Roberts was the lead guitarist for the first record and then he quit. Jason Hook, who was a pop producer, he did Mandy Moore and shit like that. He's also a metal guy. He joined the band, and he's the one who brought in all like the crazy solos and shit too. So he was he's the lead guitar player on all the songs on the playlist.
Mhm.
You know, I don't have anything with Andy James on it. But yeah, let me cue it up. Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah. Love
Short into this.
Not too
short and
crazy.
sweet.
Yeah, tasteful.
that. Yeah, no, it's a good lead. Hell yeah.
So, Rudy, thoughts on Under and Over It?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Good song.
Good. Very.
Yeah.
Very. I like it.
I like it. Like I
like
was trying to do the Baji, but I guess I didn't
Oh.
do it.
Your
Like,
voice has to crack a
I
little.
like it.
There you go.
There you go. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Would you say that you are now getting more interested in Five Finger as we are?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I haven't heard anything I don't like yet. You know.
okay.
Like I said, they come on my shit all the time, and I don't know which song it is, but like so far, I know I've heard this one before.
Like
Yeah.
I feel that like you'd have to like listen to the albums and not really listen to the
The singles.
singles
Uh-huh.
to like really
Appreciate.
it. You gotta listen to
Theorize.
the album and find the songs that you like that aren't the singles.
Wait, are we listening to the singles right now? Are they all singles?
This is the only single. Oh
Yeah, this was
no, this is one of two singles that are on the playlist.
yeah.
Okay.
I have two singles on the playlist, which I almost never have singles on the playlist that I curate for the podcast. So you're getting a little more interested, a little light, a little interested. So you're still just sitting in your seat with the popcorn. Just
Yeah, I'm
chill-
enjoying the
chilling
show.
out. Enjoying the show. Wonderful. Don't know if you're going to rewatch the show, but you're enjoying it. So that's
Yeah,
good.
he could definitely say that. You know, definitely.
Jandro, are you on board? Are you going to the next stop with us, or are you getting off?
I think I'm gonna I'm on the the rails. Like,
You're ready,
like
you're
I
ready
see
to pull
Rudy.
the thing.
I see him sitting, and I'm like, fuck, man, that looks comfortable. But yeah, I mean, just the song itself. I mean, yeah, it's more of like the previous songs. You know what I mean? Like we're going consistent. You haven't lost me yet. If I had to really pay attention to the lyrics, which I kind of did, I was like, all right, let me pay attention to the lyrics, because I really don't care, like, either way. But I was like, you know what? If I was doing lyrics, I personally like more like poetry or more poetic kind of like metaphor, stuff like that. That's just like, that was like a me thing. I did like when he was saying like, when you thought I'd give a shit, or well, I don't know the lyric part was, but I thought it was cool what he was saying. Do you remember when I fucking like the last shit I gave is what I interpreted from when he said
Did
that.
you hear the one about me giving a shit? Because if I ever did, I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cool. The cheeky, like I see what you
Tongue
say
in
about
cheek.
that. Yeah, for sure. Once I heard that, I was like, okay, I get what he's going for. But yeah, I mean, if there's any negative, right, like that I had to think of is the lyrics. I wouldn't relate to it, right?
Yeah.
But if I don't pay attention to the lyrics, which I normally don't, you know what I mean? When it comes to metal, like I really don't, unless
Which
it's like Korn.
I'm surprised you don't relate to these lyrics because you just don't give a shit about anything.
You know what? I like the song now. No, yeah, you're right. But yeah, I'm just picky with who I really like get into lyrically. Like Korn, fucking, there's very few bands that I like.
He was gonna say Revocation.
Surprisingly, I don't really pay too much attention. Although recently I was like, wait, you're making a song about horror movies, Cronenberg? I was like, man, maybe I should start. Maybe I need to fucking start. If there's anything I've learned in this fucking podcast,
You start paying attention to lyrics.
I really fucking don't. And then I see Rudy, who's like, this lyrics, you know what I mean? Like, and like you're really paying attention. I noticed that, and I was like, fuck, I'm not really trying. I'm listening to everything else. So I don't know, just something I noticed about myself in the song.
Got you. All right, so we're going to move on to the next song on the playlist. So Five Finger Death Punch did a double album in 2013.
Oh, yeah.
Volume 1, Volume 2.
That's sick. That's fucking cool.
I respect that. There was a couple things they did a little different. They did a metal version of Mama Said Knock You Out with that I fucking loved.
That was a good one.
With Tech 9.
Yeah.
I grew up with that. My mom used to sing that song to me. Like, don't you ever let nobody punk you. Mama said knock you out. And I was like, that's a song. But I thought it was a shit. So they did some cool stuff, but
they did a bunch of I think this was the album where they brought in a lot of different artists.
There's a lot of features.
Yeah, they got Maria Brink, Jamie Josta, and Max Cavalera.
Ooh, that's sick.
And
for like leads or
and Rob Halford.
Or vocals?
And Rob Halford.
Oh, okay, vocals. Got it.
I think it was like for vocals.
Okay.
Max doesn't play lead.
Okay. Yeah,
It's too high to
like,
play lead.
I don't know why I immediately went to instruments. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
So actually, okay, so the song I picked off of the Volume 1 of The Wrong Side of Heaven and The Righteous Side of Hell does not have a feature.
Oh.
And it's not a single. This one is called Watch You Bleed.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'd give anything just to cut you free. I'd give blood just to watch you bleed.
It's that Rob Turkle production, bro.
Yeah, it's very raw. Not a lot of polish. Good.
It's a lot of punch.
I see through you and all your lies. You are everything that I despise. You won't change shit when you leave. What the hell do you want from me? I'm over it, so over it.
Little 80s. That was Watch You Bleed. So
This is
this
a good
record, the double album has the best hooks of all the records, I think. The hooks are huge. Like they're fucking like you could tell they were trying to do that with the early records, make these big choruses.
Yeah.
I feel like this album, they're like, we gotta embrace some 80s, little 80s
I
hair
dig
metal.
that so much.
So Rob Churko is the producer. I think he produced the previous albums too, or at least the previous two. There's a sound he has production-wise that's stuck around. Like bands like Papa Roach started doing it in this moment. All like the modern active rock bands started doing it, where it's a lot of emphasis on kick and snare and toms, not so much on the hats and on the cymbals. So it's just very punchy. You know, I guess you could say.
Punchy. A dibbity doo.
Let me see if the solo's coming up.
Oh, right here.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. The rhythm section though.
I know. Those are my favorite solo sections when they're interesting rhythmic patterns. Take notes, guys. Take notes.
Take notes. Take notes. Give everything. All right. Anyways,
a good song.
love this song.
Good song.
Thoughts?
Rudy?
Uh oh.
The solo was amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking reminds me so much of like Arch Enemy sound.
Yeah, very Swedish.
Super melodic, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Love it.
Fucking epic.
Yeah.
Where we at, Baji?
Fucking, oh, I love the song. Fucking.
I don't think you're gonna fall off on this episode. I think
Yeah, I don't think so either.
you're cemented on the seats
Cemented.
on this playlist.
on this
Seems-
playlist,
Seems-
yes.
We'll get into the fall.
We'll get off to
Yeah.
but on the like the song so far, I fucking love them all. Like I'm a fan. I'm still a fan. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no, fucking great fucking song. I love. It's very. Like it's very like. I don't know how to describe it. Very like big.
Mm.
It has a big sound to it. Is like you were saying earlier. It's just like very stadium.
Yeah. Stadium-esque. Jandro, you're representing all the metalheads that hate,
And they
if I figured out the punch. Where are we at right now? Like, are you at the point where you're just like forcing yourself not to like it, or are you officially coming around? Like, what do you like about it? I feel like you like it more than you're leading on.
I think they've entered the whole like okay, because I do like Disturbed. You know what I mean? I have like a history of like them, and they did their role in my life. You know what I mean? Like good consistent shit. Just like Seven Dust, I still like his singing voice. You know, like I would love to hear this kind of music, but with like Seven Dust singer. But anyways, I don't know. I think this is the best song I've heard out of this whole playlist. Like honestly, like it's a good song. I like the '80s like little build up, kind of like this like not falling Mudvayne kind of chorus feel. I stand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like has that feel.
can
So
feel that.
It's like empowering.
It's
right?
empowering.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say for some reason it was clicking with me as with Hatebreed and Perseverance type of shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
But
Yeah.
very uplifting. Like type of
fuck
shit.
yeah, it gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is potential playlist material.
All right. We're getting there. We're
We're
gonna.
getting
Are you sitting down with Rudy yet? Are you at least gonna sit next to him?
I'm like kind of working my way there and be like, dude, move. Like
Move
that
over.
way I can sit, man.
So-
Shit.
Like I
So
need to sit on
I'm
the
making.
aisle seat.
I'm walking up the aisles. Yeah, I'm like, fuck, dude. This is H G.
Telling Rudy like, "Hey, move over. I need to sit on the aisle."
So
seat."
he's not ready to look for his own seat, but he wants to sit next to Rudy.
And now I'm looking where he's sitting because he's all alone.
It's near the exit though.
He's all
but
alone.
It's a
Yeah,
seat,
it's near the exit, emergency
Yeah.
exit, just in case.
just in case.
Fuck this shit.
All right, so we're gonna get into the next song on the playlist. The next song is off of Volume 2 of the Righteous. God, this fucking the name of
the
the
ratchet.
The Wrong Side of Heaven and the Wretched Side of Hell.
Oh.
This is also another favorite of mine, obviously. This is off the album. This is Weight Beneath My Sin.
You stole my life.
that little hi-hat action right there.
And left me here to die. You wonder why.
Love that beat.
I wish you'd suffocate and kiss your ass tonight. It's the same old fucking story. The same
I love this chorus, dude.
Now I know that I don't belong. I don't care. You're a scar burned into my skin. Can't hold on, can't move on. You're the weight beneath my skin.
Oh,
That riff is very jumpy.
you know, I'm Jumpy or Gumpy?
Jumpy.
Jumpy.
Yeah.
The
Like,
Gumpy.
don't know.
Like this song makes
the
you want to
Forrest
jump.
Gump.
Gumpy. It's very gumpy.
Or
you
Gumpy.
know.
¿Te gusta brincar?
No, jumpy.
Key change. That's sick. That's cool. That's mega shit right there.
Now I know that I don't belong.
Let's know what this part that
I don't care. You're a scar burned into my skin. Can't hold on, can't move on.
Drums.
You're the weight beneath my skin. Now I know that I don't.
I love that.
It's a good song.
It's a very jumpy song.
No, it is.
Very
Like that just that riff in general. It's like
Yeah.
that riff is very like fucking jumpy.
So this isn't just one of my favorite Five Finger songs. This is actually one of my favorite songs. Like I love this fucking song. And these two albums, the Volume 1, Volume 2, they're all like this. They all do. There's always a little something different. Like they always do like a different kind of beat, different chugging, you know, whatever. I mean, it's almost the same shit. Like it's like, what do you expect from Disturbed, right? Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they do a lot more different stuff, and I think the choruses are so big, and it's so consistent too. Thoughts on "Weight Beneath My Sin"?
Oh, fucking, it's a good song. Fucking, the chorus was fucking good. The solo section is good. Like, it's all fucking good. Lyrics. I mean, the lyrics, I feel like it's one of those things where just you know, if you relate to them, you relate to them. If you don't, you don't. But I mean, his vocals, like the rhythms and you know what his highs and lows, like I think it's all amazing.
Amazing.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
it's just I think what it is with like a lot of people say that the vocals are cringe, like the lyrics are cringe. I think it's just a matter of perspective. Like it's
I
not
think
something
so.
you can relate to, or
No.
it's something you relate to, or it's something you not.
Yeah.
That's I think.
It's like listening to Jonathan Davis's lyrics from like his first album
Yeah.
to how he wrote back then and his
Mhm.
use of like, you know, like fuck this shit, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to now, it's like this is like what reminds me of the first album, but positive lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like they only write positive, but like just more uplifting, right?
Yeah.
But with like very just raw fucking vocabulary.
Yeah, which is fine.
Oh, what is this about? Is he talking to like?
Something about his ex.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's talking about a chick, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. 'Cause I was following with it. I was
What
like,
it-
A,
what
a
it-
lot.
a scar in my skin and shit,
Yeah.
and like, okay, yeah.
A lot on the Volume 1, Volume 2 record
Mhm.
is it's about a relationship. He was going through a
Okay.
divorce and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very relationship-esque.
Okay, yeah. I definitely. I was trying to keep up with it, but the chorus is super catchy though.
Yeah.
Super catchy.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, it's definitely more on the soft side and more ballady-ish.
That's
For
weird.
me.
I think it's heavy.
You think so? To
It's
me,
fucking heavy. It's
to
just
me
the chorus is like a little.
It's very
It's the mix. It's like the mix of the heavy and
Yeah,
like
there's
the
a
I
ballad.
mix.
feel like their other stuff is way
it's-
heavier.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the-
this is the lightest song.
But this has energy to it. Like this isn't like put your lighters in there. This is a jumpy song.
There's really good parts in the song, like the solo section.
Yeah, the
and,
solo's
like,
amazing.
The verse, like the main riff, like
Mhm.
you know what I mean.
So where we at?
You on?
We sitting down.
sitting
When,
down.
when I first heard,
Might as well.
We sit
All
down.
right.
If not,
Alright.
you would have
Sit
left.
the
I'm not-
fuck
I'm not gonna
down.
fight
You would've
it.
left
I'm not gonna
already.
fight it. Like I'm not gonna lie. When we finished the song, I was like, I don't like this. This is the worst song of like the playlist so far.
Which
You
one?
should- like this song.
This like
It was like
damn,
it
dude.
coming out of that sick solo, and then he does this like, you know, you sing the chorus to build up again. You know,
Mhm.
we hear that a lot. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. You know, it's like,
It fits the song.
It fits what they do. It's not like there's really good parts in the song. But I'd say the other songs are probably like stronger than this.
I feel like
last
those
song.
are way heavy. I feel like this is definitely the more radio commercial song? Like out of everything you
What's
played?
funny is this isn't even a single.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not.
This is not a
Okay.
single.
I feel like this would have had a music video and everything.
Yeah, no, this is a
Yeah.
B-side.
Because of the lyrics, you know, the story that he's telling.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna play the single right now, and I feel like you guys are gonna feel a little different.
Who is this band?
So I got 2 more songs on the playlist. In my opinion, they're the most Megadeth influenced.
A ver si es cierto.
So that's why I wanted to add them.
Yeah.
I love these 2 songs, the next 2 songs too. Actually, the last song is my favorite Five Finger Death Punch song. Period. But anyways, I love the song. I'm a little sad to see you guys not like it as much as me, but that's okay.
Whatever. I don't hate it. It's not like terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh fuck, I didn't add it. Son of a bitch. Okay, so I'm just gonna play it. This song is towards the end of the album. It's on the same album, Volume 2, the Wrong Side of Heaven, the Righteous Side of Hell. This song is called "A Day in My Life." It also has one of my favorite solos of all time. I love the solo on this on this song too. So yeah, this is "A Day in My Life."
That's cool. Ooh, I like that.
It's very little.
It's in the groove.
Yeah.
Another day in the life I live
A chugging.
by the night, but there's nothing inside. Sometimes I wish it were dead. How many hands can I shake? How many smiles must I fake? How many miles till I break? To start all over again. That's not what I was promised. That's not me. Feels like I'm falling away. Getting deeper and deeper every day. Like nothing has changed or ever will. It seems like I'm going insane.
It's a chromatic. This is good.
Getting farther and farther every day. I just swallow the pain.
One more time.
Welcome to a day in my life. Welcome to a day in my fucking life.
I'm gonna fast forward to the solo.
Good.
All right, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Come on, Baji. All the bands.
Dance at the scale.
Yeah, the bands are very Marty Friedman.
I love what the lead does next.
It feels like I'm falling away. I'm getting deeper and
It's like chilling in the
deeper.
background.
Reminds me of the Twister soundtrack.
Like nothing has changed or ever will.
Oh, such good. That
Love
was
this
good.
song.
That was a good one.
Day in my life.
I have this song. On
You have
my,
it.
on my save. Yeah.
My man.
Was it like? Did it come out in a movie or something? No, nothing.
This is a B-side.
Or maybe like a video game.
No, not
Not
this one.
that I would have known.
This is towards the end of the record on this double album.
Yeah.
So this is buried. This is a buried track.
Well, I have this one. Yeah, I have
That's
this.
awesome.
This is, I like this song. I have it already on my playlist.
Sick, sick.
It's a good song.
Baji.
Fucking, like it's just like they have a formula and I like it. It's like nice heavy riff, big open chorus, maybe a solo, a solo here and there. But like overall, like I love it. It's fucking. I can't think anything bad about it. It's a good fucking song. Just
Gotcha.
the chugginess, even the riffs, like fucking fun to listen to.
Yeah. Gotcha. How about you? Do we got you? Do we have you by the big balls that you have?
I would say, sir,
Are you here? Have you
One.
arrived?
one ticket, please.
One
That's what you want. That's what you want to hear.
One-way ticket, please.
Have you joined the Five Finger Death Punch Army? Are we here? Did we finally win you over? Hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Fuck.
Hold my hand.
A lot of
Did we
writing,
finally?
a lot is writing on this.
Did we finally win you
He's gonna say
over?
no. He's like,
Did we
nah.
win over the metal
He's gonna
elitists?
say no. He's gonna
I'd
be
be
like,
like,
no.
Come on.
No, come on.
Come on.
Join us.
I wouldn't say
Say yes.
Join us.
yes.
Yes.
Wow.
There we go. We did it.
But
No.
No.
Are you ever okay? Would you ever write this train on your own?
the song that I mentioned was like, this is the best song on
The
the
80s
playlist.
one.
The 80s
Yeah.
one, like that has potential to be on the G Spot playlist.
This has an 80s vibe to it too. This is
Yeah,
80s
no,
vibe.
there's good parts on it. Maybe I need to listen to it again. It's just like, and trust me, my favorite bands do it too, like Korn lately, where it's like
Korn.
they sing the chorus and they do the chorus, you know, and then they build up. It's like, how many times are you gonna do that, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like, not like I said, this is not on this band. I've heard my favorite bands.
Okay,
do it.
you're on board. You're on board. You're on board. We're
I like a little variety, but I like
This
what,
is variety.
I like what they're doing. I like the ingredients that's in there, right? I would just maybe like fucking, you know, add a little Peruvian, you know, thing going on.
Peruvian.
There's Peruvian. There's acoustic
Peruvian.
guitars and
That's true.
Tom.
But who's the Megadeth fan?
Zoltan,
Who's
the main songwriter. He's the
main
big
guitarist.
the rhythm
The
guitar
rhythm
player.
guitarist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hear
That's-
the sprinkles.
Dude with the crazy beard, right?
No, that's Chris Kale. He's the bass player.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he has the octopus beard.
Yeah,
the
it's
the
fucking
dread.
crazy, dude. It's like
The dread beards or whatever he calls them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen that.
All right. We're gonna go to. Go on.
epic.
Fucking tentaculos.
Yeah.
we're
no.
we're gonna go to the last song. And would you say that you're a fan? This is my last chance to make.
A
Hunter
fan. I will say I'm more of a fan than I thought I would ever fucking be.
If Five Finger Death Punch came to San Diego and I told you, Alex, let's go see them.
Who else is playing the set?
Yeah.
That's what I would ask.
No,
I would ask
no.
who
Yeah,
else-
no.
Hey, I've seen your other favorite band. Fucking my fucking high ass is going blank. Your favorite fucking band, dude.
Limp Bizkit?
Not Korn. Not
Sleep
Limp Bizkit.
Token?
Bad Wolves?
Not Bad Wolves.
Who?
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay, we got one more song on the playlist.
yeah. No. Let's go. It'll come back to me.
Okay.
My high ass is hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play the last song.
Play the last song. I'll come back.
So this song is the last song on the playlist. This is off of the last album that I liked from them. This is from the album Got Your Six. I didn't even like this album. I like this song.
Oh, yeah.
I only like this song. This is off the album Got Your Six from 2015. This is Wash It All Away. This is actually the single too. Ready for a little Megadeth taste? A little
Let's do
bit.
it, dude.
This song, the guitars do some cool shit too.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking riff.
I've given up on society, up on my family, up on your social disease. I've given up on the industry, up on democracy, done with all your hypocrisy. All of the chaos and all of the lies, I hate it. I'm wasted here, can anyone wash it all away? I'm waiting here for anyone.
Love that chorus.
Wash it all away. Wash it all away.
Gotta play the solo.
You can move, and there's nothing you can say. I've given up on everything, up on everything, upon everything. I'm wasting here.
Love that transition.
That's a good song.
Wash It All Away. Rudy, thoughts?
It's good. I feel like this song was very like poppy, upbeat. Like out of
Yeah.
all of them, it was
Yeah.
the most like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the chorus.
Mm.
It's very.
I've heard it too before. I've heard it, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's a radio song. It's been on the radio.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, this one definitely has been on the radio for sure. It is. It's a good song. I fucking like it. Like it's Five Finger. It's what I like about them.
Yeah.
Like it's their ingredients, so their signature sound, I guess you could say, and it's just something I always like from them.
Yeah, you know they're not gonna skip a finger. Like they're just
Yeah,
they're not
They're
holding
gonna
back.
give you all 5, huh,
Yeah.
Baji?
So that being the last song, Jandro, representing all the gatekeepers, all the metalheads in the chats and the threads, I want to know: did we win you over? Did we finally win you over on Five Finger Death Punch, a band of ours? Did we finally?
That belongs to both of you. Yeah, I definitely have been turned around on like who I thought they were or what was presented to me. Again, I showed you the playlist. There's these songs where it's like, this is not my thing, like, or this is nowhere near like my thing. These songs are definitely like hit a certain nerve, you know, like I said, you know, where it takes me back to a certain time, you know. I'm not like gonna listen to them willingly, but the G-Spot playlist has potential for that. You just have to, never mind, you sent us the playlist.
Listen to it again.
Remind me what the song is.
Just listen to the whole playlist again. Listen to the whole playlist
All right,
again.
I'm gonna just rinse and repeat till I like it.
Got you.
There
All
you
right.
go.
So we got to
There
start wrapping this up. But before we wrap this up, we got to get into the fall off point. We're gonna do live experiences real quick because you and I have seen Five Finger Death Punch.
yeah, we saw
We've
them
seen
live.
Five Finger. Actually, let's get into live experiences because I've seen Five Finger maybe twice. No, 3 times. I saw them at Mayhem Fest 07 when they
Yeah.
were playing the side stage, and they had Super Soakers.
Oh,
So
yeah,
during the
that's
last
right.
song, they had Super Soakers, and they were the singer was jumping in the crowd and fucking spraying everybody down, and then they had like the merch guy also. Like they had a bunch of dudes up on stage with squirt guns just squirting the crowd. It was fucking one of the best live shows I'd ever seen because it was the first album. They were hot on fire. They were new. They were fresh, and then they were just having a lot of fun with the crowd. They weren't up there taking themselves seriously. They were like, "Fuck it, you get squirt guns and start a pit." Like that was their shit.
Yeah.
The second time was at House of Blues. You and I went.
Yeah, House of Blues. We
And
went there.
We had the top floor.
Yeah.
So we're up there. We're on the barricade of the top floor. I'm fucking headbanging and going crazy. That was with the second album.
Yeah.
And the third time I saw them was probably one of the worst concerts I'd ever been to. It was at the amphitheater, the Sleep Train Amphitheater here. They played with Breaking Benjamin. And they were doing a co-headlining tour. And every night they would switch Breaking Benjamin and Five Finger.
Didn't we go to that one?
No, you didn't go to that one. I went with that one with Eilish and Chris. And I didn't. No one said anything. We were out. I think we were at the merch table when Five Finger started playing, and I'm like, "What? They're not supposed to play for another 2 hours." Fucking ran over. Most of the set was the radio rock ballads. It was not the heavy shit. So, yeah, pretty crazy. So you've seen them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen them. They played with Slipknot, I believe. It was the show that I think they played with Volbeat as well.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, it was up in the LA area. That was literally my introduction to them. You know, if I didn't see them play with Slipknot that day, I wouldn't have heard about them. And ever since then, you know,
Yeah,
they've been alright. You know, it's definitely not a band that I'll physically search for myself, but it comes up in my music in the rotate. Like, you know, when you let to the thing go shuffle and it shows you new music.
yeah.
Five Fingers always popping up for me.
Got you. All right.
I don't think Condro has any live experience.
Hunter's not seen them live.
No, but I did remember that if you guys asked me like, hey, you want to go see Five Finger Death Punch? I am gonna ask like, well, who was playing, and then I brought up like, oh, that's how I saw Static X perform with Devil Driver and Dope. So you know, there's potential. You know, just get me in there, maybe a band that I might like, something to lure me in, and I'll fucking go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like for me, like if they were headlining, I probably wouldn't get a ticket. But if they're, you know, another band was in there, I would definitely stay for their set.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Fall off point. So neither of you have a fall off point. With
Nah, I
them.
never really got on.
Mm.
Like I'm neutral, you know.
Yeah, I think me and Baji have a similar fall off point. For me, it was after Got Your Six in 2015. So I haven't liked a Five Finger Death Punch album in 10 years now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think at some point I just got over the formula. When I heard that Got Your Six album, I was like, all right, now it's like Disturbed. It's just too much of the same. I have my albums that I like. I have my albums that I enjoy. I'm not really interested in going further. And every time they put out new music, I'll check it out. You know what I mean? But it's always like, same shit. I already have 5 albums of this. I don't really need more, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't like the last time I saw them play either. So I mean, I would see them again if they were, depending on who they were playing with. But I would say that I'm off the train. I have my albums that I like. I have that part of the band's phase that I enjoy. So I'm leaving you guys on the train, and I'm stepping off the train now.
I'm getting off. Bro.
Yeah.
The lights go off.
I was only here because they were.
The crew just vanishes. Oh no! Who's operating this thing?
Baji, follow point.
Would probably be the last. Fuck. The Wrong Side of Heaven, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like that though. That part two the 2-part album. That would probably be like my follow point, because after that, like I only like the singles. Like there wasn't much. Like they just had the same. Like it just started sounding all the same, and I was like, I'm gonna listen to something else. But it's like that was like the last album I really enjoyed. After that, like I said, I think it's only like the singles that I hear on the radio. I'm like, oh, that's a nice single from them. I like it. So then
Yeah.
I'll add it to my playlist or
it.
something. Yeah.
like it.
But it's
Okay.
like full on albums, The Wrong Side of Heaven, that's like, that was it. Like after that, I was
Yeah,
like,
it's done.
I was done. I was like, because I think the last song actually had one of my favorite covers on it. The second part 2 had one of my favorite covers on it.
It's the same cover, it's just in blue.
Yeah. I just like,
He's colorblind.
no,
One's
no,
in orange, one's in blue.
He's in
no,
color. I thought he's
the last
colorblind.
song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah, it had one of my favorite
Okay.
covers on it. So like I heard that cover, I was like, oh, I fucking love this. Like,
Okay.
so like that was like after that I was like, okay, I'm like I said, singles I hear, fine, but
Gotcha.
albums,
All right. So album recommendations, I would recommend the first album. For me, would be the first album and then the double album. The first record, just Five Finger Death Punch, The Way of the Fist, 2007. Second recommendation would be Volume 1, Volume 2, The Wrong Side of Heaven, The Righteous Side of Hell. I think those have the best songs, the best hooks. For the band, it's fresh. They do some different stuff, but I think that the hooks and the songwriting is a lot more mature on that double album. So that's just me. Baji, do you have an album recommendation?
for me it would be The Way of the Fist and War is the Answer.
So the first two records.
First 2 records, fucking,
Gotcha.
they're bangers. Like that you listen to now, you're just like, okay, like because you hear Five Finger, but you don't really hear how they started.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you for putting up with us on this episode. We
Thank you
appreciate
for having
it.
me.
Thank
Rudy.
you for getting on the
So
train.
we have you on board. You're on the train. If I play Five Finger Death Punch in the car, you're not gonna.
I'm not gonna
Roll your
bitch.
eyes.
This is kind of like what you mentioned. You have your albums that you like. You know,
Mhm.
like I have the Five Finger Death Punch out playlist that I
Mhm.
fuck with, and I don't really need to fuck with anything else outside of that. I'm
Gotcha.
cool with what you showed me.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on
Mhm.
Spotify. Follow us on Apple Podcasts as well. Leave us a rating and review. Our resident rating and reviewer, Alberto will rate and review.
I will.
Your rating and review. You guys can follow us on Instagram at Metallurgy Podcast. You guys can follow us on TikTok where we post clips at Metallurgy Podcast as well. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7string. Jandro, take it away.
You can follow me at metal_Jandro.
If you want to follow me, you can follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
And you can follow your boy at slap_the bass.
Sweet. We hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we will catch you on the next episode of Metallurgy.